past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ad!
Of course, family comes first. Keep me updating. Tom, I'm so sorry. Was it my fault? Did I make you overexert yourself?
What do you mean?
With the birthday preparations, please message me when you can. Mark wants me to stay home, but I can come to the hospital anytime.
Sarah, what are you talking about?
Aren't you in the hospital? Mark just said you collapsed and you're being taken to the hospital.
I'm at the train station having a smoke.
What? But Mark just called saying you were rushed to the hospital.
I'm perfectly fine, just having my morning cigarette, watching the trains go by.
I don't understand. Mark said that you were in an ambulance.
The only thing wrong with me is my son's behavior lately.
Tom, I'm confused. Are you really okay?
Healthy as a man can be, but something's not right here.
No, please, don't apologize. Your health is more important than my birthday tomorrow.
That's not it. My son is the one who's wrong. Remember how I texted you this morning? Said I was taking the train to your area?
Yes, for the surprise.
Well, I was having a smoke at the station, and I overheard someone talking about their father being rushed to the hospital.
Someone?
A voice I know very well.
Oh, that was...
It was Mark's voice.
So, you're not in the hospital?
Fit as a fiddle, but you might have preferred if I was in the hospital. That idiot son of mine.
He's there? At the station?
Yes, and he's not alone.
What do you mean?
There's a woman with him.
A woman?
Young, well-dressed, they have suitcases.
Suitcase?
Weekend bags like they're going on a trip.
So Mark was lying.
Yes, he was. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
About everything?
They're being affectionate.
I see.
More than just colleagues should be.
How long have you been watching them?
About 10 minutes. They're waiting for the express train.
To where?
I heard them mention the hot springs, the ones you showed me last week for your birthday trip.
He's taking her there?
Seems like it.
On my birthday weekend. To the place I picked.
I'm going to confront him.
Wait,
Why?
are you sure it's him?
I raised him, I know my son, and I know that woman isn't my daughter-in-law.
Maybe there's an explanation.
The only explanation is that my son is being unfaithful to the best thing that ever happened to him.
Tom,
Want me to bring them to you?
would you?
Of course, you deserve the truth.
Yes, please, bring them.
I'm so sorry about your birthday tomorrow.
Please don't apologize. Mark is the one at fault.
I raised him better than this.
It's not your fault.
Still feels like it is. A father should know if his son is...
Is what?
if his son is capable of this kind of betrayal.
None of us knew.
You suspected something, didn't you?
Maybe the late nights, the missed calls, the sudden work trips.
I should have seen it too. The way he stopped calling, stopped visiting.
He was pushing everyone away.
To make room for her.
They're still there?
Yes, checking train times, acting like they have every right to be here.
They don't know you're watching?
No. Should I go now?
Yes, I'll wait at home.
Sarah,
Yes.
you're stronger than you know.
Thank you, Tom, for being honest with me.
He spotted me, the look on his face.
Good.
He tried to run.
Tired?
I may be old, but I'm still faster than him when he's dragging a weekend bag.
And the woman?
Standing there in shock like she's seen a ghost.
She's about to meet one. Bring them both.
You sure?
Yes, I want to see them together. I want to hear them try to explain.
We'll be there in 20 minutes.
I'll be waiting. And Tom?
Yes?
Thank you for being the father I needed today.
And you'll always be the daughter I'm proud to have, even after this.
Thank you. I'll put on some coffee.
Make it strong, we're gonna need it.
I'll wait at home. Please bring them.
Sarah, I can explain!
Save it for when you get here.
Please, just listen!
No, you lost it right when you lied about your father, when you planned a trip with your mistress on my birthday weekend.
It's not what you think!
Save your excuses. Your father is bringing you both here. Then you can explain everything.
Hey, Sarah, I'm really sorry. Can we talk? Can I come home? Your birthday.
Then please don't come. I don't want to see my cheating husband who planned a trip with his mistress on my birthday.
Sarah, please, let me just explain. You don't understand.
I understand perfectly. I understand every line now. Every late night at work, every weekend meeting, every business trip.
I couldn't explain properly yesterday with Rachel there, but there's a reason for all this.
Her name is Rachel. Good to finally know who's been taking my husband.
It's not like that, please. Just let me explain.
I don't care about the reason. Did you cheat or not? That's all that matters.
Rachel is kind of crazy.
Don't blame her for your choices.
You don't understand. She was supposed to be just a fling.
Just a fling? Like that makes it any better?
But then she started saying she loved me and wanted me to leave you. She started making scenes.
So you were gonna string us both along forever?
imitations
Good morning. I made some coffee for you if you'd like some before I head out.
Good morning. I already had breakfast with Mom.
Oh, okay. I thought we could have breakfast together today.
I told you yesterday I eat breakfast with my parents every morning.
Did we talk about that? I must have missed it.
This is why I don't bother telling you things.
I'm sorry about that. Hey, I can leave work early today. Do you want to grab dinner together? We could try that new place downtown.
I can't. I already have plans.
With who?
My friends. Don't start interrogating me.
I was just curious. I haven't met many of your friends lately.
Because you're always working. Not my fault you're never around.
I could take some time off if you want. Maybe we could plan something together, just for the two of us.
Whatever. I'm busy this week anyway.
When will you be at home?
I have no idea. I'm meeting friends. I might be out late. I don't want to watch the clock.
I've been missing you lately. I feel like we hardly talk anymore.
We're talking right now, aren't we?
Hey, don't you think you've been going out a lot lately? I feel like you've barely been home this week.
Excuse me? Are stay-at-home wives not allowed to go out now?
Of course you can go out. I just miss spending time together.
Now you care about spending time together. Where was this interest last month?
What do you mean?
Just forget it. I'm not getting into this over text.
That's not what I meant, but we haven't had a meal together in ages.
Well, that's just how it is. I have plans.
Could we plan something for tomorrow, maybe? I could cook dinner.
Don't bother. Mom always cooks anyway.
Could we at least have breakfast together?
Why? My parents eat with me anyway. Besides, I'm not really a breakfast person. I don't want to wake up early just to eat.
You used to love our breakfast dates. Remember that cafe we'd go to every Sunday?
That was ages ago. People change.
Could we maybe set aside some time to talk?
Why? We're talking right now.
Yeah, over text messages. I meant in person. This is all we do lately.
We've been married for 2 years. Not like you don't see me at home.
Do we, though? You're usually in your room when I'm home. I never really see you anymore.
Maybe because it's peaceful there? Without someone constantly asking what I'm doing.
I'm just trying to connect with my wife. Is that so wrong?
It's suffocating. I need space sometimes.
Look, what's really going on? You used to make breakfast with your mom and everything. Now you don't do much.
That was just me trying hard as a newlywed. That phase is over.
Did something change? You seem different lately.
Maybe I just realized some things.
Like what?
Like how boring my life has become. Everyone else is out living their best life, while I'm stuck here.
Did I do something wrong?
No, but it's annoying when you ask these questions.
I'm sorry.
Actually, don't apologize if you're going to keep asking.
I just want to understand where all of this is coming from.
There's nothing for you to understand. I'm just tired of the same routine, day after day. It's suffocating.
We could change things up, maybe plan a trip.
With what money? Oh wait, actually, if you want to spend time with me, take me shopping.
Shopping? Sure, we could do that. What did you have in mind? Something specific you want?
Yeah, there's this super cute bag. It's like $40,000, but if you'll buy it, I'll go out with you.
$40,000? That's quite a lot right now.
Everything's quite a lot with you. My friends' husbands buy them nice things all the time.
I do buy you things.
Yeah, just cheap things. I'm not talking about mall brands.
I'm trying my best here to make you happy.
I'm 30 now. I want to own nice things.
I'm really sorry, but that's not possible right now.
Like it'll ever be possible with you. You always say that. Not right now. Maybe later. Let's wait a bit.
No, give me about 6 months and I could probably manage it.
Don't lie. I'm not getting my hopes up. Not with your pathetic salary.
I can save up. Maybe we could look at our budget together.
What budget? You barely make enough to cover basics.
I'll make it happen someday, I promise.
I'm talking about right now. Living with my parents, and you can't even give me spending money. You complain when I buy anything nice. I never thought I'd have to struggle like this.
I don't think you're struggling. You go shopping every week.
Window shopping doesn't count. I want real shopping, like my friends do.
Your friends probably have different financial situations.
Yeah, because their husbands actually earn money. Yes, I do want more. I want to go to the salon monthly. I want to buy more clothes.
I give you money for both those things.
It's not enough. I should have kept working instead. I never should have become a housewife.
You're the one who wanted to be a housewife. You said working was too stressful.
Yeah, but I didn't think life would be like this. Big corporate job. More like a freeloader living with my parents. You are not even paying rent. How are you this broke? Thank God my parents are so nice.
We should really talk about our finances. There's a lot you don't know.
Like what? How you waste money?
That's not fair. I work hard for us.
Working hard doesn't mean earning enough. My friend's husband just bought her a new car. Meanwhile, I can't even get a decent bag.
Sarah, I need to talk to you about our finances. Can we discuss this?
I don't want to hear it. Besides, I'm heading out.
Where are you going? It's getting late.
I'm going out with friends. Stop checking up on me.
All right, but please, give me some time to talk later.
Yeah, whatever. When I have time.
Be safe out there, and try not to be too late.
Stop treating me like a child. I'll be back when I'm back.
I'm just worried about you.
Don't be. I can take care of myself.
Sarah, are you still not home?
Staying at a friend's tonight, and before you ask, you don't know them.
It's 3 a.m. Could you at least let me know earlier next time?
I didn't know I needed permission.
It's not about permission, it's just common courtesy.
Whatever. I'm fine. Stop texting me.
We're married, though. Could you at least let me know who you're with, just in case something happens?
Like what? Stop being paranoid.
Like if there's an accident or if I can't reach you for a while.
That won't happen. Don't worry about it. I'm with good people.
Who?
None of your business. God, you're so controlling.
Since when is caring about my wife controlling?
Since you text me every 5 minutes. I'm not a child.
I never said you were, I just miss you.
You miss me? We live together.
Do we, though? You're barely home anymore.
Maybe because home is suffocating. You're always asking questions. You're always complaining about money.
Speaking of money, the credit card bill came.
And
$5,000 at a restaurant? That's a lot.
it was a special occasion, my friend's birthday.
Which friend?
Stop interrogating me. I'm allowed to treat my friends.
With our shared credit card without discussing it first?
Oh, so now I need permission to spend money? While I'm stuck being a housewife?
That's not what I meant. We should discuss large purchases together when you get home.
Like you discuss anything with me, Mr. I handle the finances.
Hey, and about your room?
What? Did you go in there?
I'm sorry, I was dropping off laundry, but there were boxes everywhere. What's going on? Looks like you're packing up.
It's for a party. Just getting rid of some stuff.
In moving boxes?
Yes, in moving boxes. They were free. Stop questioning everything I do.
But I saw clothes you just wore recently in there, even the dress I bought you last month.
It's spring cleaning. Why are you snooping?
I wasn't snooping, the boxes were right there.
Stop snooping through my boxes. We may be married, but we have separate rooms. There's this thing called privacy. It's creepy that you're going through my stuff.
I wasn't snooping. I swear I didn't touch anything. I was just concerned about all the boxes.
They're just boxes. Stop making everything dramatic.
There's nothing dramatic about asking. We used to talk about everything.
Yeah, well, things change. People change.
What changed? When did we stop talking?
Whatever. Just don't go in there anymore. Leave the laundry outside the door.
Is there someone else?
Excuse me?
You're always out. You're never home. You're packing boxes.
You're being ridiculous. Not everyone is a cheater. Just because you're insecure.
Okay, if you say so. But listen, we really need to talk. Please, can we make time?
Fine. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. We can talk.
I can't during work hours. Would the weekend or evening work better for you?
Not my problem. Why should I accommodate a deadbeat like you?
Deadbeat? Is that what you think of me?
Who else would I be talking about? Even my parents say so. They keep asking why you can't earn more.
Your parents said that? No way, that can't be right.
They're nice to your face, but they talk differently behind your back. They complain about you all the time, about how their daughter deserves better.
I see, so that's how it is, after everything.
After what? Living in their house? Eating their food?
I contribute.
Barely. Maybe now you'll realize what a freeloader you are. Not that realizing it will make you earn more.
Sorry for being such a low-earning husband. I didn't realize I was such a burden.
What's with that attitude? Are you trying to pick a fight?
Not at all. I'm just finally understanding my situation in your parents' house with their daughter.
Just now? You're hopeless. Whatever, just keep living quietly. And remember, stay out of my room. I'll file for divorce if you go in there again.
Divorce? You want to divorce me just for going in your room?
It's not just that, it's for being controlling. For snooping. For being a failure.
I've never been controlling. I'm just trying to be a good husband.
Well, you failed at that too. Just like everything else.
When did you become so cruel?
When I realized I married the wrong person. When I realized I could do better.
You found someone better?
It's none of your business. Just stay out of my room. And stop asking questions. Mike, I'm back at the house. We need to talk.
Yeah, I saw the divorce papers. You just need my signature, right?
Wow, you're not even surprised? You're not going to fight it? You're just giving up, like always?
No reason to. You've been planning this for a while, haven't ya? Already moved in with your boyfriend, too. Those boxes I saw were for moving, after all.
You've been going through my things again?
I didn't need to. The moving truck this morning was pretty obvious.
Whatever.
How long?
How long what?
How long have you been seeing him?
Does it matter? We're done anyway.
It matters to me.
Yes, fine. I'm sick of living with you anyway. I'm marrying someone rich, and my parents are thrilled. No more living with a freeloader. And don't take this out on my parents.
Your parents knew?
Of course they knew. They introduced us. They wanted better for me.
After everything... Never mind.
After what? Living in their house? That's what freeloaders do.
You really believe that? That I contributed nothing?
Show me what you contributed. Show me one thing you've done for this family.
It's not worth arguing about now. Just sign the papers and go.
You stupid girl. Get over here and apologize right now. What? Stupid girl? Who is this? This is your mother. I'm using Mike's phone. Mom? Why are you using Mike's phone? What's going on? Because you're saying ridiculous things. Come back immediately and apologize to Mike. Is this really Mom? Or is this Mike pretending? You supported my decision to remarry. Sarah, the remarriage is off. It was all a mistake. A horrible mistake. What do you mean? Everything's perfect. He's everything Mike isn't. Your rich boyfriend? He's not rich at all. He's a fraud. What are you talking about? He lives in a luxury high-rise. He's given me tons of designer gifts. Remember the Louis Vuitton accessories? The Gucci bags? The Cartier jewelry? They were fake. He's a con artist. Everyone knows it. You've been fooled this whole time. We've all been fooled. That's impossible. We're already engaged. He proposed to me. He showed me his bank statements. He forged all of it. The penthouse apartment? The investment portfolio? That luxury apartment? It was an Airbnb. Mike had hired a private investigator because he suspected you were cheating. It turns out your boyfriend isn't rich at all. The apartment was rented. The gifts were counterfeit. Everything was a lie. No. No way. That's not right. You're lying. Mike put you up to this. I wish he had. The police are involved now. He's done this before. To other women. To multiple people. That can't be true. He promised he would marry me. We're moving into our new place next week. Sarah, please tell me you haven't signed anything. No contracts or anything like that. You haven't agreed to be a guarantor for anything, have you? Oh, but he said it was for our new apartment. You did sign something, didn't you? What exactly did you sign? It was just some rental papers. And maybe some loan documents. He said when we get married, we'd move to an even bigger apartment. I might have signed some contract, but it's fine. He just texted saying he'll be home soon. Listen to me carefully. Don't let him leave. We're coming over right now. Dad is calling the police. Why? It's just a misunderstanding. He loves me. He loves your signature on those loan documents. That's all he loves. Okay, but why do you care? You wanted me to leave Mike. And you will apologize to Mike later. We can't survive without him. Why do I need to apologize to Mike? What does he have to do with anything? Because he's been supporting us this whole time. All of us. What? Not just you, your father and me too. Really? No way. How? He's been giving us $20,000 every month for years. $20,000? Why didn't anyone tell me? How could you keep this from me? We'll explain everything later. Right now, you just keep that con artist there. And get those contracts to show us. Then you need to beg Mike for forgiveness, if he'll even listen. Mike, can we talk after work today? Please? It's important.
I'm too busy.
I know about the money now. The support you've been giving my parents. They told me everything.
And? What about it?
It's about the divorce. I want to talk to you about it. Can we discuss it?
We've been through this. The divorce is happening just like you wanted. I'm not taking you back. There's nothing to discuss.
I didn't know about you supporting my parents. You were giving them money. That's why I said those terrible things. If I had known.
Known what? That I wasn't actually a freeloader? That I was supporting your entire family?
Yes. No. I would have acted differently.
That doesn't excuse cheating. I provided everything you needed. Food, shelter, spending money, beauty treatments. You were just never satisfied. Nothing was ever enough.
I thought it wasn't enough because my friends had more. Their husbands bought them things.
My coworkers actually said I was giving you too much, that I was spoiling you. I guess they were right.
It was my parents' fault. They kept saying you didn't make enough, that I could find someone better. They manipulated me.
Even if they did, you chose to cheat. Did your parents introduce you to him? Did they force you to see him?
No, but it's not fair to just blame me. My parents are the worst ones here. They took your money while telling me you were a bad provider. How could they do that?
Maybe so, but your parents' betrayal hurt less than yours. Tell me honestly, if you hadn't cheated, would we be divorcing?
You could have told me the truth when I complained about money. When I said we were struggling. You let me believe we were poor.
Your mom made me promise not to tell you. She didn't want you to worry, but I tried to talk to you about money, remember? I begged you to make time to talk. You wouldn't even give me that much.
Because I didn't know. I thought you were making excuses.
No, because you already had someone else. I didn't matter anymore. You'd already replaced me.
That's not true. I just got caught up in all the gifts and attention. I wasn't thinking straight. He seemed so perfect.
And? What changed?
It was wrong. I was fooled. I really regret it now.
Of course you do. Your boyfriend never came back. The apartment he showed you was just an Airbnb, and you're on the hook as a guarantor for his loans. Regret is all you have left. How much did you sign for?
Everything was fake. I don't know exactly. Several loans. He said they were for our future.
And you believed him. Just like that. That's sad.
I'm so sorry. I know I messed up. I know it's my fault. But our family will be ruined because of what I did. Dad has debts too. Even if we all work, we might not be able to make the monthly payments. The interest rates are so high.
Those are not my problem. Don't ever come to me for help. We're getting divorced, remember? That's what you wanted.
I don't want a divorce. Please, we can work this out.
You just want help with the debt, and you have the nerve to talk about reconciliation? What kind of idiot do you think I am? You think I don't see through this?
I'll do all the housework like when we first married. I'll make time for you. I'll live exactly how you want. I'll even get a part-time job. Please, just give me one more chance. I'll prove I can change.
Absolutely not. You called me a freeloader and cheated on me. Even if you didn't know about the money I gave your parents, you still chose to betray me, to humiliate me. I'm never helping your family again.
Please, I'm really sorry. It won't happen again. Please, help us. If not for me, then for my parents.
I said no. Good luck with those loan payments. This freeloader can't afford to support your family anymore. Don't contact me again except through the lawyers.
Mike, please. At least help with Dad's medical bills.
Blocked.
Hey, Mike, this is Sarah. Please, just hear me out one last time, please.
How did you get this number? I blocked you.
I got it from your coworker. Please don't block this one. Please, just hear me out. Just give me 5 minutes.
You have one message.
I found all the bank statements. Mom showed me everything. The monthly transfers, the extra money for Dad's medications, even the money for my shopping. Everything that you were providing.
And?
You gave us everything. Well, I called you worthless. Well, I believed their lies.
Those weren't lies. Your parents actually said those things about me. They meant them.
They were wrong. We were all wrong. And I was the worst.
Finally, something we agree on.
The PI showed me the pictures of him with other women. Meeting them at the same Airbnb, using the same lines, the same fake watches, the same counterfeit bags.
You should have done your research before throwing away your marriage.
I know. The police said there are 12 other victims. Some lost their homes, their life savings.
And you would have too if he hadn't disappeared. Lucky you.
Lucky? I'm still liable for the loans. Almost $200,000.
That's not my problem anymore.
Mom told me about the house fund. The money you were saving to buy us our own place.
Stop. Just stop.
She said you worked overtime. And extra projects and weekend shifts, all while supporting them. All while I complained about money.
They're all ancient history now.
The bag I wanted, you were actually saving for it. Weren't you?
It doesn't matter now.
The receipt was in your drawer. Mom found it when she was cleaning. You'd already put down a deposit.
Your mother needs to stop going through my things.
You were going to give it to me for our anniversary.
Like I said, ancient history. I returned it last week. I was able to get a full refund.
I don't care about the bag anymore.
Now you don't. Funny how that works.
I care about us, about fixing this.
There is no us. Not anymore.
What about my parents? They can't manage without your help.
They managed to destroy our marriage just fine. They can manage everything else, too.
Dad's health is getting worse. The stress of the loans. He can't work anymore.
Talk to your boyfriend about it. Oh, wait, he's gone with all your money and your parents' money. Karma's interesting, isn't it?
I deserve that, but they don't.
They knew what they were doing. Every time they criticized me, every time they told you to leave me while taking my money.
They're ashamed now. Mom hasn't stopped crying. Dad can barely look anyone in the eye.
Good. Actions have consequences, even for them.
What if I move out, get my own place, work 2 jobs?
Still trying to negotiate after everything?
No, I mean, if I leave them, would you help them then? Just them?
Trying to play the sacrifice card now? Too late for that.
I'm trying to fix things any way I can.
You can't fix betrayal. You can't fix lies. You can't fix what your family did.
People make mistakes, horrible ones. But they can change.
Yes, they can. I've changed too. I'm not your family's ATM anymore. I'm not your backup plan. I'm not your safety net.
You were never any of those things. I see that now. You were the only one who truly cared.
Bit late for the realizations. The divorce papers are ready. Your signature is the last thing I need from you.
And after that?
After that, we're done. No contact, no favors, no help with the loans, no more monthly support, nothing.
Can we at least stay friends?
Friends don't do what you did. Friends don't lie like your parents did. Friends don't betray trust like your family did.
So that's it? 2 years of marriage. Just gone?
You ended it the moment you chose him. The moment you packed those boxes. The moment you called me a freeloader while living off my money.
I'll never forgive myself for that.
Good. Remember that feeling. Next time you think about cheating. Next time you judge someone's worth. Next time you believe lies about someone who loves you.
Please, one last chance.
Goodbye, Sarah. The lawyers will contact you. Don't text this number again.
Though Mike tried to process the divorce through lawyers, Sarah's family strongly opposed it. After 6 months of mediation, the divorce was finally granted. Sarah's infidelity made the lengthy mediation pointless, but she fought the divorce until the end. Likely due to the massive debt, the family now works around the clock to repay the loans. Though Sarah's father's health has deteriorated, leaving just Sarah and her mother to manage the payments. They once contacted Mike asking for help with medical bills, which he refused. Mike doesn't know or care how they're doing now. A family that betrayed his kindness deserves whatever hardships come their way. He's relieved to be free from supporting them, though the divorce process left him emotionally drained. While he has no regrets about divorcing Sarah, it took considerable effort, and he's still recovering. He's taking time to adjust, but is grateful to never be exploited again, choosing to enjoy his new single life at his own pace. Hey babe, I was wondering if you were able to Done.